I wanted to be honest about like stuff going on, and I always said I'd document my journey for weight loss on here, and I want to show the good and the bad because a lot of places on social media always say, "Oh, losing weight's great and it's wonderful and it's a blessing." And sometimes it's just not. Sometimes it sucks and you feel alone and nobody talks about it. So I'm going to talk about what happened to me the other day, and it's still affecting me. You guys probably know at this point I have really bad anxiety and panic attacks, depression, and struggle from binge eating. And in order to try and be healthy and relearn things that I should know, like how much I like portion sizes and healthy eating and stuff like that. I've been using like just a food journaling app, and with calories, I never am anal about it. Like there's times where I go over, times when I go under, and I don't let that bother me because if my body is physically hungry telling me to eat, it needs to eat. I'm never going to starve myself. That's not maintainable, but having a rough estimate for a calorie goal will help. I usually stick to the goal, which is for me about anywhere from 1,800 to 2,000 calories as of right now. And I had a really bad sort of episode, I guess you could say. I was really depressed. I was really not like feeling good. I was not feeling myself. I was super stressed, super depressed, like not happy. And I the other day on Friday, I had to call out of work. Thursday, I started shaking really hard. I started panicking. I started being upset. I didn't know what was happening, and I felt really, really depressed. And I didn't know why, but I just felt terrible. And I started getting really stressed out to the point where I literally, like, physically was ill. And I had to call out Friday because I was living in the bathroom. And I wasn't making myself throw up or anything. I was just like wicked bad stomach ache and not to be TMI, but like diarrhea, and it was not fun. And I stressed myself out way too much, and I didn't take good care of myself. And I like took that day off so I can mentally take care of myself and be like, okay, this is what I gotta do. I need to sleep. I need to catch up on sleep. 2 weeks before, I've gotten maybe 10 hours of sleep each week. Maybe that's pushing it. So I think I was really overtired, and that's what triggered this sort of depressive, anxious, panicking episode. But I also realized during this time, I think it was important for me because I kept feeling these really hard emotions that I otherwise couldn't feel. I would normally stuff them away with food and forget about it, and the small, immediate relief of eating a bucket of cookies would get rid of it for a while, so I just wouldn't have to face it. And I think that's something really important to talk about. Like, not every day is like, woohoo, victory, blah, blah, blah. Like, I binge ate for like 3 days. I feel like garbage. And I'm trying to get better with it, slowly ease into it without going crazy. Obviously, I've noticed the past few days with the binging, the calories have started to bother me, so I'm just not going to count for a few days again, just to get my mind back in the right place. Um, and that's a good thing that I can recognize that now. But it just sucks, like, nobody talks about this, and it's such a hard thing to address on your own when you feel like nobody else is going through this. So I wanted to let you know, like, it's okay to take a day for yourself when you physically can't. I literally cried to get out of bed, go on the phone, stop crying to call in, cried more. Like, I was so depressed. I was so anxious. I was so panicking. And it was awful, and it's okay. I'm feeling a lot better now. But when you finally stop binge eating and focus on what you're trying to suppress, it's really surprising. And yeah, so I just wanted to give an update. If you guys want to check out my Twitch or my Instagram. My Instagram is Shanrock's Journey. My Twitch is Shanrock. I do gaming videos over there. And if you guys want to check out my Facebook, it's also Shanrock's Journey. So I'll see you guys around. Thank you. Toodles.